Women weigh heavily on their minds the consequences of ending a marriage because they have so much to lose. They do not rush to divorce. So all these campaigns that you men are spreading, that a woman is regretting divorcing her husband, or she divorced her husband and now she's a side chick, it is sheer propaganda. Women are not that way. Women are responsible and intelligent adults, and we ought to respect their judgments. We ought to understand that for a woman to decide to end a marriage, she has reached the very limits.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, know what to do. Like the video first, that's our rule. Comment down below, let me know. Gang. Welcome to our new darling. So on today's video, we're going to be digging deep to find out why ex-lawyer Emeka suddenly turned his back on supporting me. Understand that in the beginning of their case, it was a clear case for all Nigerians to see. This was good versus bad. It's not, do I love her? Does she make me happy? That's not the question. The question was, did you go about it the right way? Did you inform your parents? Did you end things well? Did you inform her family? Just do the right things. That was what the case was about. And like as he said, he used to be a lawyer, he's a lawyer, he's a law student. He came in with the legal backing, like a counsel, to kind of tell us, okay, this is what they are doing wrong. You and Judy, of course, that is bigamy. This is this, that is that. All of a sudden, I think was this year or late last year, I just started noticing some moves. And for me personally, off the top of my head, I know that it is financial. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It is financial. He probably came into the group thinking that he will be made a spokesperson, or thinking that he's going to convert the people that are coming in for support for his own personal gain. And it didn't happen like that. Guys, let me know your thoughts. So I'm going to be playing some things because remember, if you did not watch my last video where lawyer Emeka said he has 100 questions for me, first 20 questions he asked, I answered all. Most of them were, who formed Main Nation? Who did this about Main Nation? The funny thing about life is that he had used his own mouth to say every single reply to all those questions. This is the video where you're going to be seeing it. Guys, we bring it back again.
We bring it back again. The remix.
With your busy body. This is the remix. This is the see them, then don't come back again.
Concerning if Yul is taking care of his children, listen to what lawyer Emeka said. Video evidence. This is not AI. Listen.
On the contrary, he adamantly refuses to take care of his children. He's not taking care of the children. He's not paying school fees of anybody. All these things that are saying on social media is a pure lie and pure propaganda. In as much as we are constrained to not discuss this on social media, it is extremely offensive to listen to these lies being peddled. He is not taking care of his children. He doesn't want to take care of his children. Every opportunity to get him to take care of his children, he fails totally in the most callous and calculated indifference possible. So he is a pure lie. Nobody should believe that. We've warned them. Stop going to social media. Stop painting this false narrative to sway the opinion of the public. He's not taking care of his kids. All right, he's not taking care of his kids. He's not even thinking of doing that. He will never do that voluntarily. He must be forced to do so before he could do so. So this is a lie, okay, pure, blatant lie.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The Lord shall fight for us, and we shall hold our peace. Concerning the formation of Main Nation, you know, he was talking about, Main Nation group, a group that operates under your call. How do they form? How did they operate? Lawyer Emeka, ex-lawyer Emeka, former lawyer Emeka, he had answered it. Watch this.
Those people are volunteers. They came on their own. May has never paid anybody to speak for her on social media. May has never encouraged anybody to speak for her on social media. So when you hear May Nation, you are talking about individuals who, based on their own assessment of the situation and based on their own assessment of what is fair, decided to speak against the conduct of Yul and Judy. You cannot blame me for that.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. One by one, they go. One by one, they go. Because the truth is, imagine how tables can turn because of money. Lawyer Emeka, former Lawyer Emeka, you're a greedy person, and I can bet my bottom dollar that most likely this whole shenanigans is because you're clamoring for money. Then, earlier last year, he was talking about how you can penetrate a certain group. He did a full-ass video. Remember that this man is a lawyer, so he knows his onions. But he was also, in that extent, indicting himself because he was saying, this is the way you discriminate against a group. Guys, listen.
If you want to discriminate against a group, you start by telling a little lie about that group. You start spreading misinformation, some inaccurate stories, to put that group or the members of that group in a poor light. Whether it is in the case of races, one race that hates another race will start by telling a lie against that race. They will deny the humanity of the hated race. They will say terrible things about them. They will say they're not as intelligent as others. The whole idea is to put them in a poor light, to alter the perception of the public about a group, to get people to like them less, and eventually to discriminate against them, and eventually to hurt them.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This can apply to a lot of things, but this can also apply to what he's currently doing. When you know you want to penetrate a group and cause chaos, especially as somebody that once identified as an insider, you go through the playbook. For those of you that have read 48 Laws of Power, I'm sure that that one is this man's Bible, because everything about him screams manipulation. Screams manipulation at this point. Now, before when he was still forming his in support of May and this and that, the way he wrote about her was quite different. And after the support was rejected because of his ways, because for somebody to say, see, back it up, you understand, we are not comfortable with you. We don't want you to come and form like you're the head of everything that has to do with us. Back it up. A normal person will just let go, but not Emeka. He has to turn to be the enemy. If you don't want me inside, I'm going to now go and support the opposing party, and it will not pain you. You're not a lawyer. You're a sadist. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Initially, he used to write, Queen May and the May Nation are a symbol of resistance and against oppression. All lovers of truth and justice must become part of the May Nation movement. It doesn't matter your nationality or race or your religion or ethnic status. If you love truth and justice, you should be part of the May Nation movement. If you hate adultery, if you hate forced polygamy, if you hate intimidation and oppression, you must join, I think, the May Nation movement. While the movement started as Justice for Queen May, it has now become a worldwide movement for justice for all people who have been treated unjustly. Join the movement today and become a proud member and supporter of this justice and truth. Emeka was about to turn the normal support that internet people had gathered for me into an association, into a registration kind of thing. You wanted people to come in and say, if you want to be in this May Nation, join and put your voice. People did not even need a nation to be in support of her. I don't know anybody, any of the people in May Nation personally. I don't know them. Me, my own support is, I can go one man, I can be a one man mopo. That's the kind of person I am. If it's support, it's support. We don't need to gather, give each other points. No, if I come here, I will use my head and bring up points. Guys, let me know your thoughts. But after the rejection, story changed. We stand gidigbam. We will fight till we die. The language of a fool. What What are you fighting for till you die? You're fighting because the husband of a certain woman cheated on her and got his girlfriend pregnant and tried to marry the girlfriend. Even after there is a divorce petition in court to address the adultery, you're still standing gidigam, fighting till you die. Stupidity. Queen May needs to change the narrative. She cannot continue to rely on the narrative of a victim. She has to transition into a leader, the leader of a cause and the leader of a brand, remaining forever the leader of a weeping mob of bitter women and ignorant people is a mistake. She cannot continue to rely on social media validation. That is dangerous. I carefully studied some of the leaders of May Nation. Many of them are women facing a history of crisis in their own marriages. They personalize May's case and use it to avenge what happened in their marriages. That is why they are standing gidigam till death. Queen May has a role, an important role to play. Yes, she said, let's leave social media. She said so when she was weak on social media. But when she became strong on social media, what happened? Does she still want to leave social media, or has she erected a tent in social media? The right to leave social media honorable is when you're winning on social media. When her supporters said Yul and Judy killed her son, she should address the issue and state that he didn't kill their son. Likewise, when Yul supporters said she killed their son, you should address the issue and state she didn't kill their son. Both of them kept quiet and allowed dangerous trolls to be trolling. Emeka, I'm always in doubt as to your education. I'm always in doubt. First of all, you keep talking from the other side of your mouth. And as somebody that is a lawyer, to have gotten to this point and you're driven by emotions, you act like an erratic teenager that they don't give, not even a teenager, a toddler, that they don't give sweets. You start throwing tantrums. This is giving tantrums. What are you saying? Oh, she was on social media when she was weak on social media. Now she's strong. She needs to change the narrative from a victim, transition into a leader. Have you looked at her page? Have you seen her wearing sack clothes and acting like a victim? Have you not seen her transform into body? It's not even who is victim. She's launching businesses. You're writing rubbish. You're not informed. You're not watching, you're not reading the room. There is no victimhood in her page. There is no sorrow in her page. She has moved on from that. If a certain group of people that identify, or say they identify as May Nation, are still acting like victims, that's on them. This is not a story about victimization anymore. This is a story about right and wrong, and what is right and what is... If she was still in the marriage and she was forming oppressed, it's a different case. But she has already filed and she's moved on. She's launching her businesses, going to talk to suppliers, discussing containers. She's busy. So now you go down to say, when her supporters said you killed her son, she should have addressed it. When you supporters said, when you supporters said she killed their son, why didn't he come and address it? The two of them have not been addressing anything. When his supporters have been going to insult her, did he come out and say, no, please don't insult my first wife. I did wrong, or I did this, or I did that? No, he didn't say. So why are you expecting maturity from her? Why you expect? Let's just talk normally. This one now no be fight. Why are you expecting maturity from her? They talk anyhow. Most times when you just talk rubbish. You just talk rubbish. One moment you're like, for clarity, May did not create the May Nation. The group comprises of individuals who felt compelled to react against perceived injustices. Expecting May to silence them is not only unfair, but may also backfire, leading to greater resentment, as people will believe that you forced her to address her fan. Who wrote this thing, Emeka? It's still you. It's still you. And then simply because they don't want their group to be peddled as some form of business that you come and be having registration fee, you flipped. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. He even wrote at a point, said, why Yul and Judy cannot sue anybody. I often hear, why can't Yul and Judy sue people, especially when people are making insulting statements about them. The question reveals a fundamental understanding of defamation law. You cannot successfully sue for defamation when you are at fault, particularly when the statements made about you are true. Yul and Judy have engaged in adultery and bigamy. Given these circumstances, how could they realistically pursue a defamation case? Consider what will happen in court. If they claim someone accused them of adultery, the court will ask, is this allegation true? Did you commit adultery? If you argued that somebody accused him of abandoning his wife, the court will inquire, is this true? Did you abandon your wife? If they contended that somebody accused one party of taking the other party's spouse, the court will ask, is this true? Did you take somebody else's husband? For you supporters to understand clearly, Yul and Judy should face significant challenges in pursuing legal action because the core allegations against them are factually true. In defamation law, truth serves as absolute defense against such claims. I hope they can learn from this and stop asking dumb questions. The same you, turned around. You don't know when they will start blabbing. Emeka. It's so shameful because I feel like, Emeka, you don't know that many people have like what you wrote up a long time ago. You even wrote, when you compare Judy and Yinka to May, they don't measure up. May is a woman of class and elegance, while these two women appear to lack substance. This serves as a reminder of the importance of character. I hope it's not too late for the Edochie family to reclaim their dignity. Avoid whomever tarnishes your family name and reputation. Choose women of integrity and dignity. Avoid the charlatans and gold diggers. Did you not write this, Emeka? You're acting like somebody that they refuse proposal. From one other of his claims, he had written, from the moment we met Queen May, she always sought to protect the Edochie name. We tried to convince her that Pete Edochie must have encouraged Yul by not opposing his marriage to Judy. Yet she consistently refused to criticize Pete Edochie. Each time we pointed fingers at the Edochie family, she would say, no. I don't want anything negative to be said about the Edochie family. Edochie is my children's family name, and I want to keep it untarnished. Clearly, May cares deeply about the Edochie name and is determined to protect it. Now, those of you that are confused as to Lawyer Emeka's initial stance on Yinka, watch this video.
There's no doubt that the actions of Yinka violated May's privacy rights. There is no doubt that what she did constitutes harassment, stalking, bullying, and blackmail. There is no doubt that she acted in malice. And there's no doubt that she had absolutely no justification or excuse for what she did, even though she tried to invent an excuse. And the excuse she invented was that May published her number. May had never published her number. May does not know her number. May does not care about her number. May hardly ever noticed that woman until these issues began. She has been quite desperate in her attempt to drag May into direct personal exchange with her. She first came as a friend, but May was too busy and too wise to engage her. Then she turned as an enemy, and yet May is still too wise and too busy to engage her. Out of frustration for the fact that May did not pay her attention, coupled with her intense obsession and envy towards May, Yinka has been so restless and relentless in her attempt to engage May. So she acted out of malice.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You see, the beauty about serving God and just minding your business is that your enemy will use their mouth and instigate problem, and they will still use their mouth and confess good about you. They will still you see the confusion. So for those of you that probably joined this channel and you're like, why is this Lawyer Emeka talking like this about me? We are bringing you real facts. Real facts. He must probably have been rejected because he wanted to insert himself as the spokesperson of the group and now start talking about fees, and that's where we are going to. Do you know that Lawyer Emeka opened a WhatsApp group where people pay to get updates on May and Yul's divorce matter? People literally pay money for information. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This man was profiting and he was trying to insert himself so that it would be like, identify with me so that I can charge more on the WhatsApp to be giving people, information, tidbits. Come and register. When you register, you will get information about our WhatsApp group. Let me even read out the group. It's called DPA Updates. Jesus, which person name be that? There's acid here. Oh my God. ASI. Is it me? It's not me. My WhatsApp name is not even ASI. It's Wello. I saw it that no, that part was funny, sha. But maybe the person just put it there. Is it me? Is it me, Jesus? So the group, let's get serious. The group, he put on the group, he said updates August 15th, 2025. He said this group will serve as valuable platform for sharing our latest thoughts on various subjects, including the ongoing controversy between Yul and May Edochie. I understand that many people, including friends, have advised me to refrain from commenting on this case in order to minimize the insults and attack I have received from May supporters. However, running away from attacks has never been my approach. Avoiding confrontation only limits your future opportunities. You would find yourself constantly retreating whenever faced with opposition. Instead, if you stand your ground and resist the urge to flee, those who attack you will eventually realize that such tactics are ineffective. Wrote a whole panel where he's literally sharing updates, and it's a monetized WhatsApp group. I can't even bore you guys and go in. Like August 15th, as we all know, court reconvened July 3rd for the ongoing case. Unfortunately, nothing substantial occurred that day because May's lawyers were unprepared. The team from Falana's office, which was responsible for the case file, did not appear in court. However, the DPA team was present to represent May. Due to the unpreparedness of the team, the case has been adjourned to November 10th. So their case is November 10th, 2025. Please note that DPA will no longer be involved in this case as we have officially withdrawn from representing May. Despite this, we remain interested in the general issues surrounding polygamy and family law and will keep you informed. So they now locked the group. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Imagine being a lawyer and profiting from this kind of thing. Imagine being a lawyer and profiting from this kind of thing. You know that this bad lawyer, Emeka, it's not only this bad in Nigeria, it was this bad in US. Attorney Grievance Commission of Maryland in 2019, consideration of a certified copy of opinion and order of the District of Columbia Court dated May 2nd, 2019, wherein the respondent Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ugwuonye was disbarred from the practice of law for violating the District of Columbia rules. Oh my God! What have you done again, Emeka? The lawsuit concerns money allegedly owed to the embassy by Emeka. Oh my God. I knew that this had something to do with money. So anybody that is listening to this man, hope you know that he's fraudulent. Emeka, come out and tell us why everywhere you put yourself, they are banning you up and down. I think I'm more interested in that. Pain. Somebody wrote here. In fact, initially when he was good with May Nation, he had written a whole post. What I would like to see. This is what we would like to see more of. Women in Nigeria need help. They face multitude of injustices where laws, tradition, customs, and even religious practices are often stacked against them. In modern times, we continue to see women suffer immensely. Naturally, we would expect women to support each other through these challenges. At DPA, we've helped thousands of women by providing legal assistance, financial support, and aid for their children. We expect successful women, especially those who call themselves part of May Nation diaspora, to help their less privileged sisters. Yet we're surprised and disappointed to find they show little interest in assisting poor women facing daily hardships. However, when a woman from a celebrity family has a problem, these same groups swiftly declare themselves champion of women cause. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. See, nobody owes anybody anything. When somebody comes out to support and you don't like the way they support, you have no right to tell people when to come in, because you do not have a right to manipulate how people spend money. Even people in diaspora, not everybody is doing well. Some people are just lending voices on Instagram, on internet. Then you come in and say, oh, why are they supporting me? Why are they doing this? Why are they supporting Big Brother Nigeria people? Do not trust the loyalties of people that have weird backgrounds. You are somebody that you have no name to stand on. You have zero integrity in Nigeria, in the US, and you have the balls to even feel like you can even go against anybody. You have zero integrity. Zero. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The beauty of this video is that we are going to call lawyer Emeka back to everything that he has said. Let his own words be the ones to answer him. Since he wants to go around and act like he has found one new fantastic discovery. Lawyer Emeka, watch yourself.
I respond, you'll be shocked because I will tell you more things. I will reveal more things. I will tell you what you did after their son died that caused May to rush to court. May was slow. May was very slow to go to court. She was fully contemplative of all the wide implications. She was studying the situation, calculating every move, but something pushed her to court. You'll be very shocked if you heard the behavior of you right after they lost their child, which caused me to go to court and which caused me to ask for judicial protection against violence because her own safety and her own life were at stake after you behaved in a certain way. So please, you should keep quiet. He and Judy, stay out of the media, mind your business. If you talk about me again and start spreading lies again or insinuating anything to cause emotional torture or pain on me, we will respond. I will respond.
See, Emeka, it's your words that will be using to answer you. There is no video I want to do that will answer you better than yourself. He even had written there when he was relating this whole thing to Yinka. He said, in the part that they highlighted, he said, when it comes to Queen May, you cannot point at what she did wrong or what she said wrong. This is where May's silence is a strong weapon on her side. It is impossible for anyone to attack her. So if you, as a lawyer Emeka, you are not giving her 100 questions, your words are the ones I'll use to answer you. Guys, let me know your thoughts. You see why sense is good? Recently, lawyer Emeka has been talking about the fact that many people have not been registering in his DPA. What is happening? If you go on his Facebook, he was lamenting and now said, no, people don't understand that from time to time he has to remind his members to register. And you would ask me, register for what? You register to be in a group where he runs about going to court, looking for maybe celebrity or big court proceedings, gets information and comes to share it on the group, and you will pay him to listen to gossip. So he's like a professional gossip of a sort, and then you have to pay. I don't know if the fee is weekly or monthly. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is the whole story of Emeka. If you had watched this video from the point where, oh my God, why is a lawyer going against me? Maybe there's something more to the case. I'm just here to use this video to debunk anything. This woman has not said anything. And for those of you that support her, I will always say, prioritize your support for her. No distractions whatsoever. Don't allow this noise. Don't allow these people. Because that's one thing. I saw one post on Yinka's page and somebody was like, no need to engage. She said she'll do a live stream, she'll do this, she'll do that. Don't worry yourself. What I'm going to do for you guys is I will be the one going there to watch. I will bring it and I will not paraphrase it. People know how we gist on this channel. I will paraphrase it in a way that is sweet. Instead of me to pack all my how many thousand subscribers and say, oh, let's go to Yinka's page. God forbid. I'm not going to be a partaker of nonsense. Let me go there and use my ear and hear the gist. If it did not sweet, I will not say. If the gist is funny, I will come here and I'll tell you guys. Deal? Make sure to like and subscribe and make sure you click your notification bell so that you're first to hear hot takes. But basically, this was how DPA guy, what's his name, Emeka Ugwuonye, went from support for the truth to money. He literally went from being a supportive person because he's seen the truth to being a corrupt person simply because they did not agree for him to manipulate them, for him to come into the group and force everybody to be a movement, to be a song. Nobody wants to do that. We want to support on our own terms. For you to say, oh, there's a main nation diaspora, there's a main nation movement, all those things, it creates chaos. That's why I'm not part of any nation, anything. If I want to support you, I will support you with my full chest. I don't need to be in a WhatsApp group. I don't need to flow with the masses or do things the way people are doing it. I'm very diplomatic. I don't need to come and even insult you. You insult yourself, just like he did on all this his post. You know, just going back on his words, chewing his vomit, licking his vomit at this point. Gross. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching once again. I remain your girl, Asidalin. If you have not already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Watch my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.